Hi, it's Brother Bob on the job here from the Jewel 98.5 control room. Welcome. We're talking about the mystical event, which is going on this Thursday through Sunday at the Doubletree. The Doubletree by Hilton, formerly known as the Chateau Cartier, okay? And it is at 1170 Chemin Aylmer. We're here with our friend Lisa Virtue. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Bob. Nice to see you.
Likewise. Now, you see more than I do in many different ways because you are an energy healer, right? You are a channeler, and you're also a medium. Let's go off the top here. Energy healer. How does this work?
Well, we're all made of energy, and I've developed my intuitive abilities, including the sense of touch, I suppose, so I can feel where people have blocks in their energy. And we get blocks through emotional issues and all sorts of things. And the longer a block is there, the more likely it is to have a negative effect on you. So again, emotionally, mentally, physically. Once it gets into physical, you've had it for a while. So I can feel the blocks and, you know, remove the excess energy, but also tune into what the originating issue is and heal that. So it's like pulling out weeds. When you get the root, everything that's come from it goes. So all the things that's, you know, brought forth in you get healed. So you feel fantastic.
Now, that's very, very interesting. How long have you been doing this for?
My journey started in 2007, but I finally, you know, opened to the public about 3 years ago when I realized I could help more people than just my family and friends.
There's definitely a need.
There really is. You know, these days, people aren't getting back to nature. They aren't, you know, taking time to be quiet and to tune into themselves. It's busy, busy, go, 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 and there's stress, and you know, a lot of people. There's a lot of thinking going on that's really bringing them down. So, you know, we can get into this and heal that for them and bring them back to a state that feels much better.
With all the advanced technology that's coming along, I think people are truly trying to find themselves spiritually. Why am I here? Why was I born here? Is there meaning to my life? And as we know, life is an adventure all its own. And as you say, you can come up against those roadblocks, which can set you back considerably. So you tune into that. Yeah,
I'm able to, again, through the abilities that have developed in me recently. I wasn't born with them. They've developed. Mm-hmm. And so I think everybody can, if they have an interest, develop their abilities. But I can just tune in and just... I'm not sure what I'm tapping into, universal knowledge, I'm not sure, but I can just tune into you and go right to where that is, and, you know, I'll tell you what it is, and you'll say, yes, that's right, and then we'll heal that, and it'll be like it never happened, really.
Now, you said that very well, because a lot of this is very hard to put into what I call human words. A lot of it is feeling, a lot of it is natural thought, but you seem to have a grip on it. Now, you mentioned to me earlier, too, you're also a channeler.
Yeah, and so part of the abilities that developed is speaking to those on the other side. Mm-hmm. And in particular, I like to speak with angels or spirit guides, or I just call them high vibration beings. So in my talking to them, I finally discovered it was faster and clearer to let them just speak through my mouth, instead of me translating what I'm hearing them say, which can get lost in translation. So I just let them speak, and so I do presentations where they, you know, speak on inspirational subjects to people, and then people can ask questions, and they'll answer whatever you have to ask. Mm-hmm. So it's, you know, you get, you know, your line connection right to the angels, like, what would you ask an angel? And they'll give you, you know, the answer that's in highest good, so.
People often ask me to explain vibrations, and I kind of tie it into what I do for a living, and that is almost like tuning a radio dial.
Absolutely.
Beings exist at different levels or vibrations, so you tend to be able to reach up the dial a little bit more and to communicate with those who have made the trip.
That's right. Yeah, it is just like tuning a radio. You just raise up a little in frequency, and they bring themselves down so that we can connect and be able to have that bridge. I've found more and more that the spirit realm is trying to come through to help us. They really want to help us, and people are searching for themselves, and they're trying to help us do that. And everyone has spirit guides that are there trying to help them, trying to get through with information, and they're doing everything they can to get your attention. And once you start to learn to pay attention to those subtle things or the coincidences, you can find you get a lot of help in your life.
Because so much goes on around us that we do not see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lisa Virtue, thank you so much. And you're going to be at the big show on?
I'm going to be Saturday and Sunday. I have a booth at the Mystical event, so you can come and see me, and I have some products, and I'm doing a few private sessions that you could book, and I'm also doing, on each day, I'm doing an hour-long presentation that's open to the public. So I'll be channeling, so you can come and talk to the angels if you want to. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's interesting because I can see a few around you. I absolutely can.
Cool, thank you.
So why don't you join us this weekend? We're going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton. It is the formerly known as the Chateau Cartier, and that's in Gatineau. If you'd like more information, just see our website, themysticalevent.com.